I want to talk a little bit about the changes that we're experiencing right now and not really get into the Mayan prophecies or different scientific theories because you could easily just do research on all this stuff. I want to focus more on the human experience and what I feel, well, I'm experiencing, and most people are to some degree, which is just changes, transitions, challenges, emotions running high, a lot of things from the past, maybe inner conflicts that weren't quite resolved, conflicts between you and someone else, maybe a friend or family member, fears that we kind of said, la 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 la, you know, I'm not listening, or I'm just gonna, you know, push you underneath the carpet for now. They are coming to the surface because they want to be acknowledged, they want to be healed, they want to be cleansed, and you want to go through rebirth. This is the process that we're going through. It's this cleansing, purging, rebirthing process, and it ain't pretty. It can be very challenging and dirty. Who am I? You know, you're freaking out, you're confused, you're like, why do I feel this way? And this is just a part of this crazy process we're going through, and I don't fully understand it. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, because the thing is, well, nobody really knows for sure, because we're in it right now, and the choices that we are making right now are affecting the future. That's why I'm really big on connecting to your heart and your truth, and just acting as much as you can from a space of love, because we need to be feeding those energies as opposed to the fear energies, because there's already so much. So anyway, bottom line is that we really don't know exactly what is going on. I definitely feel intuitively that we are shifting into more of this unity consciousness. I just know how I've been feeling over the last many years. I'm becoming more sensitive. I noticed it over the years, and I'm just more conscious of how my actions affect the whole. I am shifting into, or wanting to shift into a vibration that aligns with this golden age. So that's why I really felt inspired to get into raw food many years ago, because I felt like this is going to help to bring more clarity and just detox me. And I'm not saying that, oh, I think you have to be 100% raw or anything like that, but I really feel it is a good idea to include as much raw, organic, whole foods into your diet as you can. And so I was drawn to that. I was also drawn into meditation, connecting more with nature, connecting more with our Mother Earth, taking courses in healing, and just having this strong desire that I can't even fully say where it comes from. I don't fully know. I know that I just care about people. I'm naturally a compassionate person. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I really do care, and it's just intensified over the years, because it's like I'm just seeing myself in everybody. I just really, I guess I get emotional when I say that, because I really, really do. Overall, I just want to see peace on earth. Like, you know, like I want peace on earth. I do, and I think so many of us, we really do. And that's why some people, you know, a lot of us are probably like just feeling so overwhelmed and maybe a bit scared, because there's just no certainty, and it's because we're having these fears come up, and there's just this conflict. A lot of us are experiencing this, like, okay, do I stay the old me, hold on to my identity, something that I know, or do I move ahead, move more in alignment with my heart and my soul and trust? And that whole trusting thing is a challenge for a lot of us. You know, do I just trust that everything's going to be okay? And the thing is, like, when you do trust, it's like you are creating a positive outcome, because we are a powerful co-creator. So that's why I'm really also big into staying focused on the positive, you know, acknowledging your humanness. You know, when you're feeling emotional, yeah, get it out, express it. But also doing something that makes you feel really good. It just sets your spirit free, makes you feel like, yeah, I love being alive, this is awesome, I'm going to make the most of it, whatever that is for you. And for me, it's like going out in nature and spending time with people I love and doing creative things and gardening and stuff like that. So I know I'm just going off on tangents here. I don't really know where this talk is going, but I thought I would just kind of express, I guess, whatever's coming through. I'm just going to let it come through, and that's part of what I kind of want to talk about, because we are experiencing a lot of changes, and because they are kind of scary for some of us, because we don't know what they are, we can't fully grasp what's going on. We can only grasp maybe things that we've read and what other people have said, but there's just no firm basis for it. So it's just a little bit overwhelming for a lot of us, and I can definitely relate to that. And I guess I would say that I'm at a point right now in my life where I'm just like, I'm just going to surrender to what's happening. Of course, yes, I'm going to set my intention on the kind of life that I'd like to manifest, but at the same time, when I see that things are not really evolving as I thought they would, or I intended they would, I don't say, oh my God, I'm powerless and no, I can't manifest what I want. I take it as a sign that there is a higher spiritual reason for why this is happening. And I just kind of surrender to it. I'm like, all right, let me flow with this. Let me go with this. Whatever's going to happen. Okay, I'm going there. Let me learn what I can from this experience. Do my best to focus on, I guess, the positive. Like, what can I learn from this? What am I learning? And even if I don't understand it in the moment, I just trust that this will become apparent at some point. Perhaps I'm going through this right now because it's preparing me for some kind of future event where I just need that strength. There's always a reason for everything, and I know that's kind of a cliche saying that everything happens for a reason, but it really is true, and I've experienced it myself. So flowing is what I'm really encouraging people to do as much as they can. Because when you resist something, you actually only create more pain and suffering in your life, and you only perpetuate this feeling of just being stuck, for example. And let me use an example here. Okay, you know those, what are those thingamabobbers? The Chinese finger traps, do you remember those things? You put your finger in, you try to take your fingers out, and the more you resist, the harder you pull away, the tighter the grasp is. And the only way to get those babies out is to come back to the middle, you know, you just release the struggle and then you can get them out. But how many of us are resisting right now? A lot of us, we just create so much pain because we are resisting these changes that are actually in alignment with our highest good, but we can't see it at the moment. It's true that a lot of things for people right now, a lot of jobs or relationships are kind of crumbling down, and it's because they no longer serve your highest good. And perhaps they're not actually built on solid ground. Have you ever thought of that? How the things that are crumbling down right now, maybe they were built on kind of shaky ground. I'll let you think about that one for a little bit. And I really feel that we are being called to build our foundation on really solid ground. One that aligns with our truth, with our heart, with what we feel in our heart of hearts is right for us, the best choice for us, and a choice that will actually allow the rest of the planet, everybody on the planet, to benefit. And that's why I feel like a lot of us are feeling drawn to live more sustainably. Ask ourselves, what can I do to heal our Mother Earth? So people are getting into gardening, looking into creating sustainable communities, and people are just feeling like the old ways of doing things that were kind of built on shaky ground. A lot of the systems, a lot of, you know, economy, things that are like, if you look into it, you're like, holy shit. So much of what we think is giving us security, it's just not even real. It's all fake. It's just absolute BS. So that's why I feel that the systems are starting to crumble down. A lot of things that just do not align with this golden age, this age where we are co-creating consciously and we are working in harmony. And that's what I really see happening. You know, at some point, I can see it. If I can see it, I can create it, because I know I'm powerful. I know you are powerful. So the more of us get together and work together, the more likely this will happen. So anyway, I love you. I support you. I actually support you on your path right now, whatever you're doing, whatever you feel is right, whatever your heart is telling you right now, even if it's like, I am just so emotional and I need to cry and I don't know what to do. It's okay, go with it. Don't resist it. Just imagine the Chinese finger trap. You try to resist, you're going to create more pain. You're going to stay stuck. Just release the struggle and flow and see what happens. I really feel that you would not be on this planet right now if you could not go through this beautiful transition we're going through. I know I said beautiful, it is. Yes, I know it's messy, it's dirty, but you know, just get into it and feel it, embrace it. And I know you can get through it. And I've been going through things myself. I've been going through so much. And I think that's why I'm at a point where I'm kind of at this level of acceptance, where I acknowledge that I'm a powerful co-creator and that there are a lot of things that I know I can manifest when I follow my heart. But that there are some things that I don't fully understand. And I trust there's a higher spiritual reason for why it's happening. Even if I don't get it in the moment, I just keep going with it and just focus on the positive as much as I can and just remind myself that I'll get through this. I'm kind with myself, I'm patient, I nurture myself. What's the point of living your life through fear? I really think that's one of the worst things you can do, because you're actually creating that reality. You know, you're making the potential of that reality stronger because you're focusing your energy on it. So just ask yourself, what kind of world do I want to live in? What really brings me joy? How can I live my life in a harmonious way that benefits not only me, but everybody? Ask yourself those questions today. And I encourage you to take the first step, whatever that is. And it might be just having a good cry. Maybe you've suppressed some stuff. Just release it and don't resist it. It's beautiful. So I could definitely keep rambling on. I don't even know what I just said. Everything was just like a flow of just like my heart to yours, and I love you and I support you. And I know we're going to get through this, okay? Just keep connecting in here. Connect to your higher self by doing meditation and going out in nature, you know, smelling the roses, taking the time to smell the roses, okay? I'm going to go make myself a juice. I've been getting into juicing lately. I've always been into juicing, but even more these days, just because I really feel like my divine vessel wants it, because it's just giving me that energy, making me feel even better. You know, it's so important these days to do your best to do things that really raise your frequency.